Hello, comic book fans. After an unbelievable series of adventures in altered realities, altered timelines, and heaven-captured zombie versions of themselves from another dimension, the Fantastic Four tried to relax. Don't miss out on the next comic book adventure. Hit that like and subscribe button to enjoy the videos we drop. We start with a blind date. Ben Grimm, the Thing, and Johnny Storm, the Human Torch, are out enjoying double dates. Alicia Masters is here with Ben, and Tara Beckwith on a blind date with Johnny Storm enjoying Mexican food. Tara goes to powder her nose, giving Ben and Alicia a chance to see if Johnny feels like there will be a second date. Tara, at 12, had her first book published, but Johnny's not interested in her brain. He has Reed and Sue for that. Alicia just wants Johnny to be happy.
Holy crap, this place does not have a drive-through for that.
The Human Torch is on the case. Up ahead is a lost lorry. The truck driver has found the worst time to stop and ask for directions. The Human Torch can take the blast head-on. In an instant, is able to pull the driver out of the blast zone. Johnny puts on the charm on a future beautician heading to her exams. Johnny can see a real future with this one. But something's not right. A sick turning in his stomach puts a stop to the back and forth flirting. Over at the Baxter Building, Reed Richards, Mr. Fantastic, and Sue Storm's father, Professor Franklin Storm, discuss work. Work for them includes building a dimensional door to the zombie universe, 5 sensory TVs, and oxygen-powered engines. Everything's on schedule, giving Reed more time and attention to the zombie Fantastic Four. Reed has found a way to reach their home dimension, but without a receiver on the zombie end this time. A week from now, they'll be able to send the zombie Fantastic Four back to their own dimension, and not need to contain them anymore. Professor Storm is still concerned they will find a way back, but Reed is too clever for that. He found out that Zombie Reed was able to get in touch because both universes were converging for a short period of time. 10 days from now, the convergence comes to an end for another 50 billion years before the zombie dimension can try to transfer into this world again. As long as Zombie Reed doesn't escape before then, Professor Storm asks the obvious. Why take the risk? Not underestimate Zombie Reed's intelligence and simply put them down. Sue Storm makes her presence known and doesn't take that comment lightly. Points out how unethical that would be to a sentient being. Professor Storm is saved from a scolding by an incoming phone call. The mood drops even more as he rushes to prepare for Johnny Storm's arrival. Downstairs, the ambulance arrives with what could turn out to be a bad enchilada. Since the Fantastic Four's transformation, Reed designed a machine that can scan every atom of Johnny's body for any illness.
Scanning.
What's the prognosis?
Who wants to break it to him?
Johnny is infected with an extraterrestrial organism. It has been growing in his intestines. Their best guess, since their trip to the zombie dimension last year, somehow they missed it during decontamination, and it is now growing exponentially. But that's not the worst part. Professor Xavier from the X-Men has offered his help to get more information from the creature's mind. He extracts bits of information from what is an unintelligent creature. However, it was smart enough to selectively choose Johnny, who it deemed the strongest of the four. Its opportunistic culture has the potential to devastate every living thing on Earth. Professor Xavier starts the clock and tells them it hatches in 7 days. Sue Storm, the Invisible Woman, is glad Crystalia Amaculin, known as Crystal, has got in touch. They need all the help they can get right now. All she knows about Johnny is what it's on the news. What the rest of the world doesn't know is that it's going to kill him in a week, followed by the rest of the world, unless they do what no one wants to do.
Nobody knows how to remove it from his insides. And if it hatches, it could infect this world. Sue knows the last resort plan is to dump Johnny in the zombie dimension before it is too late. And Sue can't see a way to avoid it. Crystal is an Inhuman. She is the sister-in-law of the Inhuman leader Black Bolt, and Black Bolt refuses to have any contact with the human race. Even breathing the same air will make him lose his mind. Even having this meeting is out of the question. Sue Storm tells Crystal that the air they share in this entire planet is under threat, which means the Inhumans are in as much danger as the humans. Earth is not where the Inhumans are living now. Then why bother to meet? Crystal just wants Sue to say her last goodbye to Johnny for her.
Back at the Baxter Building, all seems lost. Every scientist has been working their best to save Johnny for the last 48 hours straight, and they have nothing. They have traveled to the four corners of the globe, from Four's contacts to Namor's help, and zero progress has been made. Reed is trying to do the humane thing, but everyone wants the zombie Fantastic Four destroyed. Reed plays it safe and orders to take away their pens and paper. No more crosswords, no more Sudoku, no more word puzzles. Zombie Reed has the last words, and words that make Reed feel more at ease. They don't need the pens and paper because they are breaking out of here in the next few hours anyway. With nothing to show, there is only one person they haven't called yet. Desperate times indeed. Latveria, home of the beloved Victor Van Damme, and the fastest growing economy in the history of civilization, and currently the 9th richest country on Earth. Impressive because 6 months ago the country was bankrupt. Sue hopes that Reed knows what he is doing. Mary Storm, mother of Sue Storm, informs Doom of their arrival, and rubs it in that it is 4 minutes later than Doom calculated they would.
He tells Mary to reset her watch because Dr. Doom doesn't make mistakes.
Back in the Baxter Building, the zombie Fantastic Four, knowing the fully fleshed Fantastic Four are not in the building, think it's time they made their move. If you know how the zombie Fantastic Four make their way out of containment, leave a comment below. And how helpful will Doom be in helping Johnny? You can find out more with future videos here by liking and subscribing to our channel. And check out our related merch with the links found in the description. Now, thank you for watching. I hope you had a good time viewing the video, and we'll see you on the next one.